sorry. Please don't hate me for this. Please. I need you, Hogan. I love you.
Need isn't love. It's over, Liza.
When you said your father gave you a sign?
Yeah, it's a little something between my dad and me.
Is that who you were talking to just now?
That's right. As long as this house is still standing, it's like my father's still alive.
But he's not.
They're not your memories, Evie. That's why you can't hear them.
Can they speak to you? Why do you want to come back here? It is only going to make you more confused.
No. Not anymore. I've taken charge. You see. I rebuilt this place. Things are starting to happen.
What?
I can't explain it. It's like I've got the feeling. It's like I'm going to start to understand why everything happened the way it did. I know I am.
But it was a long time ago.
But now I'm able to ask the questions. I never had that.
What questions?
Why I'm so empty and cut off from everyone else. Why I took it out on my family, especially my mother.
But you were hurt.
No, it was more than that. Even now, today, I have this huge barrier between my family and me.
They love you. I know they do.
I know. I love them too. It's just I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't put it into words. That's why I have to work things out. So I have these feelings, and I just can't understand them. Some mess you moved into.
Quinn, I want to help you. I'm just not sure how.
I think I have to do this one on my own. It's late. It's time for bed.
Where am I going to sleep?
Upstairs. None of the rooms were damaged by the flood.
This place is big and empty. It's kind of scary.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got you scared from talking about this.
No, it's not that. I understand that. It's just...
It's just what?
I don't want to be alone tonight. I thought maybe we could... You know...
Come on. Mom and Dad's old room is big enough for the two of us.
Hogan, I'm so sorry. Please don't leave me again. Please.
Liza, we left each other a long time ago.
I will do anything, Hogan. Please, I'll do anything to make you stay.
Don't do this to us. Don't do this to yourself.
Hogan, please, I'm not proud. I need you, please. All right, I'm sorry. I lied and I'm sorry.
You let me believe that I caused your baby's death.
I felt you slipping away.
So you lied?
I didn't know what else to do.
Listen to yourself.
I'm so sorry. Listen to me. What more do you want me to say? If you love me, you'd forgive me.
But I don't love you, Liza. I don't know that I ever did.
That's not true. You don't mean that. You love me. You love me now. I know you love me now.
No. Liza, I loved a fantasy.
first got together, I remember thinking that I'd found the woman that I'd been writing about all of those years in my romance novels, the unattainable lover.
I'm here. I'm real. I'm here for you.
Yeah. Yes, you are. You're real and no longer a fantasy. Don't you see, Liza? We aren't those star-crossed lovers always being torn apart and yearning to be pulled back together again. We aren't the perfect love story.
We are the perfect love story. Hogan, I know. I felt it. It was real.
No. No, the only thing that was real was us always saying goodbye.
No, that's not true.
It is true. And there was a reason why we kept tearing ourselves apart.
The world kept tearing us apart, Hogan. It wasn't us.
No, we did it, Liza. You and me. And we did it because we were never meant to be together.
No, you're wrong.
Am I? Take a look at the past few months. Tell me what you see.
I see two people who love each other very much, who are finally able to live their lives together.
And where are we now? Liza, I spent most of that time trying to reassure both of us that I loved you. You, and only you.
That is because, sweetheart, I was so insecure. I was carrying another man's child. I didn't know how you felt about that. That's all.
No, you didn't. So you lied to me to keep me here.
I didn't know what else to do. I'm sorry.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Liza. We weren't acting out of love. We were two people desperately trying to make something work, something that was doomed from the beginning.
No, that is not true. It would have worked if it hadn't been for Patty.
And it would have worked the time before that if it hadn't been for Lloyd, and the time before that if it hadn't been for Sonny. Listen to us.
No, it's Patty. Patty is to blame for this. It's Patty's fault. I wish Patty had never moved to Henderson.
You know that's not true.
You're right. You're right. I wish Patty Whiting had never been born.
And all this happened over 100 years ago.
According to the story, the ship and the gold sank in the flood of 1865.
And it was my family's gold?
I guess it's a matter of interpretation.
How come I've never heard this story before?
Like I said, interpretation. Maybe your grandfather was a little leery of having his ancestors labeled as thieves.
Thieves?
The town accused your family of being robber barons. And if they ever found that ship, I guess it would be proof.
What's the big deal? It happened a long time ago.
Yeah, but times change.
Exactly. Well, the way I figure it, if it's there, it's mine.
If it's there.
I thought you said this coin was definitely part of the lost treasure.
It is. I'd stake my reputation as a coin dealer on it.
So it's there at the bottom of the river. Unless you're not telling me everything. How did you get this coin, anyway?
Quinn McCleary found it and had it brought to me.
Quinn McCleary? How did that lowlife get it?
Well, I assume from his father.
Oh, yeah? Well, assume again. McCleary's old man killed himself 21 years ago.
But before he did, Matt McCleary came to me with a description of that very coin.
Are you serious?
Completely. In fact, it was the first I ever heard of the legend.
From Matt McCleary?
You might say he sparked my interest.
Yeah. And Granddad confirmed it, huh?
Well, let's just say the judge loves history as much as I do.
Yeah. I just bet he does.
And he's made it worth my while. Keep on studying.
It's not fair. He steals the payroll money and finds the gold.
Payroll money? What are you talking about?
Like father, like sons. It wasn't his then, and it's not theirs now.
Are you talking about the McClearys?
They're the real thieves. Well, they don't know who they're dealing with. It's my family's gold, and I want it.
Yeah, you get the bed, I get the floor.
But...
No buts about it. You get the bed, I'll be fine.
It's a shame about the wall. Why did you do that?
How do you know I did it?
I just assumed. You said the flood hadn't touched up here.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix it. Go on, get to bed.
I guess we can start making this into a real home tomorrow, I hope. This feels just like it did with Mama after Daddy died. We'd sleep together and we'd tell each other our secrets.
Well, you loved each other.
I'd always end up by telling her about my Prince Charming.
Oh, still believe in this Prince Charming?
Of course. He's real. I've seen him. He's beautiful. And he's gonna love me and make me happy.
Well, you remember, you're my responsibility. Before you go gallivanting off with this Prince Charming, I have to meet him and check him out, make sure that he's worthy, that he's enough.
Well, he's enough for me. I'm just worried I won't be good enough for him.
Well,
What about your secrets, Quinn? I guess they're all right here in this house, aren't they? Now so am I.
Liza, you can't keep blaming Patty for this.
I can and I will. None of this would have happened if it weren't for her.
How many times have I said that about Lloyd? Have we said that about Sonny?
But we worked through it every time, Hogan.
Only to recreate the same situation over again. Don't you ever ask yourself why?
Yes, I do! It's because we're two people who need each other. Don't you see that?
And because we need each other, we let ourselves get split apart? It doesn't make any sense.
Not us. No, it's everybody else. Don't you remember? Our families, our friends, they kept interfering.
Yes. Yes, and we let them. Again and again and again we let them because we were never meant to be together.
No, that's not true. That is Patty Whiting talking. That is your love for Patty saying that.
Patty is with Quinn now. I gave her up for you.
I want to believe that.
I didn't do it out of love. I did it out of obligation. Obligation to a past history that should never have been.
Hogan, you promised me that you were going to make everything up to me. All the moments we didn't have, all the time we didn't share, you were going to make it up to me.
Yes. Yes, I made those promises. Why do you suppose I made them?
Because you came to the hospital and you saved me, Hogan.
Yeah.
You saved me.
Right. Hogan the hero. Once again, out to make things right.
And you did. You did.
No, Liza. I didn't. I'm not a hero. And I've never been more wrong in my life.
No, this is what's wrong, Hogan. This moment is what's wrong. We do need each other.
Liza,
we do love each other. Don't you see that?
Don't do this to me. Liza, don't do it to yourself.
Why not? What have I got to lose, Hogan? If I lose you, I'll die.
No.
Yeah.
Look at you. Look what I've done to you.
Hogan, you haven't done it to me. It wasn't your fault. I didn't lose my baby because of you. And I'll tell everybody, sweetheart. I'll tell everybody I was wrong and...
Tell them what? What are you going to tell them, Liza? That you lied to me? That you manipulated me? Are you going to tell them that you've become so weak and so dependent that you don't even know who Liza Santel Kendall is anymore? Don't you see, Liza? That would be more damning to me than anything else you could say.
Hogan, it wasn't your fault.
No, it is my fault, Liza. It is my fault. And it's your fault. It's our fault together. Together. Which is something we were never meant to be.
Oh, no, Hogan, don't say that. You don't mean that. I don't believe that. I don't.
Liza. Liza, please. Let me go. It's the only way.
Hogan, please, please don't go. Please don't leave
Liza,
me.
I
Please.
have to. There's no other way.
Hogan, what'll I have? Where'll I go?
You don't need me to survive.
You're wrong. I do. I do need you.
No, you have a life, and you have people in that life who love you.
I have Turner, and he needs a daddy, so...
Stop it, Liza. It's no good. It's done. It's over.
I can't be alone now. Not now.
You're not alone, Liza. You have a life, and you have people in that life who love you. You have TR, you have Stu, Turner.
It's not enough, Hogan. I need you.
No, it is enough. It's enough for the Liza I used to know. She was a strong and independent woman, and I think she still is. And she has a company, Turner Instruments, that needs her attention badly.
What are you saying? That I should just throw love out the window and that I should find myself again in the corporate world? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that you need both to survive. Both are real and both are good.
I need you, sweetheart. I need you to
Liza,
survive.
I am a fantasy. Don't you see that? Liza, we created each other. We created each other to escape from the real world, and it didn't work. I'm sorry, Liza. It just didn't work.
Where are you going?
You can stay here as long as you need to. I'll move into my office at the Herald.
Hogan, please let me make this up to you, please.
I only wish I could make it up to you, Liza. I really do.
No, don't leave, please.
Was that you?
Go away. Go away.
I was there. In the nightmare. I was in the basement. When they ask you. Get a grip here. The basement. The basement. Come on. Kenny said there's just a lot of junk down there. Just a lot of junk. That's all. Just a lot of old junk. Come on, come on. Come on, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing down there. Stop it. Open the door.
They were married.